What is both of you guys' love language?
You like, I think, a mix of all of them, to be honest.
I love gift giving.
Yeah.
That's my love language for other people as well. And I love gift receiving.
You like quality time too. You definitely like gift giving. Yeah.
But honestly, not so much anymore. And then bought me some really expensive bags. And I was just at a point that he was like, oh, you want another one for your birthday? I was like, I really don't. Like, I just look at them and I'm like, I know someone made that for $1,000 and you're paying like 30 plus K for that. That's crazy.
We're kind of just at like another point in life on that. Yeah. Like, I want to get you crazy things, but I want them to be super unique.
I don't think I value that as much anymore. Like before, when I used to not have that, I thought, oh, these things are cool, you know? And then when I have them now, I'm like, I don't care really, you know?
I think you should try to give somebody something that really only you could put together or figure out how to make. And that's like where sentimental value comes from. And so for Liz, like early in the relationship, I was getting her really nice things because I love how you look in them. And also I want you to feel pretty and have nice things. But for your birthday this time around, I was thinking, what's something I could get you that is pretty unique? And so instead of spending like 100K on a bag or bags or whatever, jewelry, I was like, maybe I could figure out how to put an app together and give her that.
I was like so shocked, guys. What is your love language?
I like acts of service because I feel appreciated. I like quality time because I feel valued. And I'm not a big fan on receiving gifts. Like, that's really not it. Physical touch, I guess that's with quality time. Like, I love cuddling.
That's something like he taught me because I don't like when people touch me at all. Even in my previous relationship, I didn't have intimacy. Really,
I think this is your first real relationship, to be honest.
But for me, like the relationship I had before that, I saw as like my first real relationship because that was the first time I spent every day with a man. My relationship was like really not like how it's supposed to be.
It wasn't
like
really
now
emotionally there.
We were both emotionally very cold, so there was no kissing, there was no like hugging, there was not really nice words. It was more like a best friend type of relationship where you're just hanging out. And then with لاندن,
it doesn't have a lot of depth.
There was not a lot of depth.
But it's not just, don't say it like that because then it just sounds physical. It's actually about everything beneath
like intimacy.
Intimacy is so important in a relationship.
But I'm the kind of person, even when I grew up with my parents, we never hugged at home. I never even heard I love you or something from my parents. Like, first time I ever heard that from my mom was when I was like 14 and I told her I was getting a psychiatrist at school because, you know, what was happening at home, they caught wind of it and they were assigning me a psychiatrist. So and then when I said that to her, that was the first time she looked at me. She's like, Liz, I love you. But she was probably just scared of what I was going to tell the psychiatrist. So then I was like, whoa, I never heard that before. So for me, that was very foreign, like that vulnerability of telling each other how you feel and touching each other and like kissing and hugging. It was like really intimate for me.
You gave me side hugs for the first 6 months, pretty much. Yeah.
Even with my friends, they know I don't like that. The only time I like to hug someone is when my like followers come up and then I'm like, oh. That I love, but other people don't.
You know, it's really hard to be vulnerable with anybody, especially if you've been shown time and time again that vulnerability is something that gets you hurt. And so, intimacy is directly, a necessity of intimacy is vulnerability. And so, it's hard to do that. But I love you.
So I love you too. So he really taught me that.
I'm working on it.
Who said I love you first?
Oh my God, I told this creature, what's a creature?
This thing over here.
I told this woman that I loved her within 36 hours of knowing her. And I literally told her within 36 hours, I was like, look, this is going to sound like a lot and I'm sorry because I know it's weird, but I know I'm supposed to marry you. And that's weird as heck, but like, Is what it is.
And I was like, great.
She's like, alright.
I was like, great. Oh, another question was, when did you know you fell in love?
I don't know how to even say it. When did you know you fell in love?
I fell in love when I realized I was in love when I was back in my apartment. This was like, I think 1 month later of us meeting.
Yeah, it was a couple weeks.
Yeah, so
2 weeks.
you were in the US, I was back in my apartment, and then Landon had ordered me like 750 flowers. And like the security wouldn't let those flowers
They were
up.
so heavy.
Yeah, they were so heavy, and they literally like had to carry them in with like 5 men, and they were like in my living room. And I remember I was sitting there and I like kept looking at them during the day, and I was like, oh my god, I think I'm actually like in love. Like this is the first time that I'm actually like feeling like, whoa, I'm excited for this. Yeah. That just made me happy, and I was like, wow, like I've not felt happy in a while.
Mission accomplished. That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
You deserve that. You deserve more.
So when did you fall in love?
I told you I was a mess. Like within literally 36 hours. I was just like, oh my god, I love this girl.
Do you think I'm really the same as who I am online, offline?
I think the person that you're becoming, you've never been before. And if this person's better in a lot of ways. You're a bit more shy than I would have expected.
I'm very shy.
Yeah, she was very shy. She likes her space. But no, you're funnier than I thought you would be.
Yeah.
You know, you're a fun girl.
Fun gal.
Fun gal. You adopt, please adopt me.
Honestly, I want to adopt children.
Maybe one day.
Would you want to adopt? You want your own.
Maybe if the time's right. I'd want to have our own kids first.
But honestly, if I have a castle and I have like 100 cats, I can adopt. Doesn't matter, you know?
One baby for every cat.
Yeah, 100 children.
How many kids do you guys think Liz and I are going to have? I think we're going to have 5.
5. I need to birth those.
I want to name one of them Euclid, and she hates this name. She thinks it's terrible.
It's a mathematician.
She said, Euclid Nickerson, give that kid a break.
Yeah.
Do I know someone is the right person for me?
I just think like you kind of feel it.
Yeah. Pray about it.
Also, you know it, and you also see it in their behavior, how they act, how you feel around them. I work a lot with my intuition. I know when something is not right for me.
Is it true that a man is willing to do anything for the right woman? Let me answer this. Yeah. I think when a man knows and he feels that in his heart that this person is the person for him, he's going to travel the world, go above and beyond to show you that. So if you're in a relationship with a guy and you've been in a relationship for a long time and it's just like making you feel taken for granted, you ask him for something and he's just not there, then
it's not even about money. Like some men
actions,
genuinely put no effort. I told him even like some women never get any flowers, and he's like, you can literally take flowers from a garden and give them if you don't have the money for it. There's literally guys who like at least go to work or get their girl a coffee, write something nice on it, you know. That's so sweet, these things.
So two people can be very compatible and have that feeling of like they like each other, but maybe it's just not the right time either. Some people need to grow. You know, I feel like God kept us apart in a lot of ways until we were ready to